My friends, what if I told you that glamour magic is real? Not the kind you see in fantasy movies, not spells, not potions, not mirror rituals, and definitely not paying someone to perform a magic on your behalf. I'm talking about a form of magic that almost every human being experiences, without even realizing it. You see, glamour magic was never about your face. It was never about how beautiful your body is. It was always about changing your presence. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who wasn't really conventionally attractive, yet somehow this person was impossible to ignore? This person entered the room and everyone noticed. People listened when this person spoke. They were beautiful, they were magnetic, almost as if this person was surrounded by some kind of invisible force. My dear viewer, if your answer for this question is yes, then congratulations, you have already witnessed glamour magic. Guys, I'm not here to sell you some courses, I'm not here to offer you my services, and I'm definitely not here to charge you for wanting to transform your life. I'm here to share with you free knowledge, because I believe knowledge is something that has to be free. I'm here to share with you tools that I've discovered on my spiritual journey that I believe helped me to transform my life, and I also believe can help you to transform your life. And so one of these tools is glamour magic. And if you want to know how to use it, if you want to know what it is really about, stay with me till the very end of this video, guys. And also, welcome everyone on my channel. This is a house of light and darkness. My dear viewer, a place for me and you where we explore our human but in the same time divine nature, and we also try to look deep within ourselves to finally understand who we are, who we were this whole time, and most of all, how can we transform our life. And now let's talk about the glamour magic. I already said, when you use glamour magic, it's like you're being surrounded with some kind of invisible force. But now the question is, where does this force come from? You may not believe me, but ancient traditions may have given us the answer thousands of years ago. My friends, now I'm gonna share with you something that maybe you have already heard at least once in your life. But if not, I want you to remember this quote as a golden rule that we are going to use in many ways, again, in order to transform our life. And so there is an old Hermetic principle that says, as within, so without. Guys, this is a very important principle, very important. These are just 4 simple words, but trust me, my friends, they can explain far more than we realize. If you want to know the history behind these 4 words, behind this Hermetic principle, you can go and search it on YouTube. There are many people who are sharing Gnostic teachings, Hermetic knowledge with others. This is not what I'm really doing on this channel, so I'm not going to explain to you the story behind this principle. But anyway, if you have never heard about this principle, let me give you a quick explanation. Basically, as within, so without means your outer world is constantly reflecting your inner world. Now, your appearance and your presence are no exceptions. And now, most people spend enormous amount of time and also money to change what they see in the mirror. Like cosmetic rituals, filters, more products, more money, more effort. But what is really going on? These people are trying to change their reflection instead of changing the person who is standing in front of this mirror. Imagine criticizing yourself every day, constantly searching for flaws, constantly believing that you are not attractive enough, not young enough, not beautiful enough. Do you really think that this state of mind stays only inside your head? Or does it slowly begins to shape your posture, your presence? Does it slowly begins to impact your facial expressions, your confidence, the energy that you bring into the room? Or maybe sometimes you find yourself thinking or trying to figure out why you have already spent, like, again, thousands of dollars, let's say, or any other currency, like in the place where you live, on your appearance. Like, you've already made your hair, you've already found perfect makeup, you spend a lot of money on clothes, but people still seem to not recognize you, not paying you any attention. If your answer is yes, my friends, then unfortunately there is still one thing that you need to understand. You can be beautiful outside, like your body can be perfect, you can look like a model, you can dress like a model, but what really attracts other people in us is our presence, is our energy. And again, what is our presence? It's the reflection of our inner world. So when people feel our energy, when they feel our presence, it's the other way to say they can see your inner beauty. Guys, instead of constantly trying to change your outer beauty, you need to focus your attention on your inner world, on your inner beauty. And you know what is the moment when everything changes? It's the moment when you start to look deep within yourself, when you start your inner transformation, when you begin your journey of coming back home to yourself. When you start to understand that instead of constantly criticizing yourself, maybe you need to make friends with your flaws. Maybe you need to start seeing your imperfections not as something you need to be ashamed of, not something you need to hide or pretend that it isn't here, but rather accept them and embrace them. Yes, I said embrace your imperfections. It's also the moment when you begin treating yourself with the same kind of compassion and kindness that you've always reserved for other people. Little by little, you start accepting yourself, you start falling in love with yourself, and eventually respecting yourself. And my dear viewer, this is where glamour magic begins. Because people don't simply see your face, they experience your state of being. They notice your smile, your inner peace, your confidence, the way you carry yourself, the way your eyes light up when you genuinely enjoy being alive. And suddenly in other people's eyes, you appear healthier, more radiant, more vibrant, more alive. Not because your face magically changed overnight, but because your inner world finally had something beautiful to reflect. So let me say it again. I'm not trying to tell you that your appearance doesn't matter. Like, it's enough to be a beautiful person inside and then you don't need to take care of your look or whatever. No, taking care of yourself is important, but I want you to focus more on your inner world and your inner transformation, because you will feel that when you are in love with yourself, you naturally want to take care of your outer self. Like, when you recognize your inner beauty, like how beautiful and wonderful you are, you also want your appearance, like your look, to reflect it. So trust me, once you will recognize your inner beauty, the feeling that you want to do something with your body or with your look will appear naturally. And my friends, another thing, remember, as within, so without. People feel your energy not because of how you look, but because how you see yourself. If you are in love with yourself, people will feel it, people will see it, and they will fall in love with you. If you respect yourself, if you have strong boundaries, people will start naturally respect you and your boundaries. If you are being kind, compassionate, and empathic towards yourself, you will see that people will start to be kind and nice to you. When you will carry yourself as a princess or a queen or the empress or just like the main character, people will start to see you the same way. Guys, this is how glamour magic works. Again, like, you can go and give your money to some witch who will sell you some potions or spells or will perform some rituals. You can also go and spend thousands of dollars on some cosmetics, but I don't believe this will help you to change the way people see you. You know, like, I believe that magic is real, but while many people think about magic as something like outer, again, like that there are some kind of like rituals, spells, and different other like spiritual stuff, I believe that magic is something way more deeper. Magic is knowledge, and magic is understanding of how to use this knowledge. Magic is about realization. Magic is about transformation, and I really want people to understand it. So my friends, if you want to use glamour magic, go and start seeing yourself in a different light. Go and start your inner transformation. I'll be here to support you, to help you with your inner transformation on your spiritual journey, because I went through it and I believe you can go through it. People, I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next one.